Oh. There we go. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Deddy Variety stream. Today we're going to be taking a look at High Guardian Spice episode 6. Oh my god, we're halfway through this. Wow, I'm halfway through it for the second time now because I've already seen it once. So, yeah. We're about to meet someone, like a character that a lot of people really hate, myself included, so I'm just warning you about that now. And now that that's fixed, without further ado, let's just jump into it, because honestly, I've got a lot to say about this episode. Okay, there we go. And we're already starting off by playing D&D.
Looks like it's going to be an exciting week. We've got Issa, Burkano, Hearthrow, and Gibo. Runes of challenge and growth, secrets and relationships. Plus, there's this blank one, the wild card. The way it landed implies destruction, decay.
What do these runes mean when they're in this sequence?
Runes aren't a literal alphabet. Each has a meaning, and they combine to make...
Actually, in most languages, sorry to nerd out for a second, but in most languages, runes usually are an alphabet. So that, unless it's completely different in this world, that's just something that's totally inaccurate. But continue, Mr. Ray Rodriguez, self-insert.
a larger picture.
Cool. So what does it say?
He just said it's not literal.
I was just...
Hey, come on in.
Hello, generic, anime boy number 86. We're gonna hate him. I'm warning you now, we are going to hate him. I already do.
All right, class, please welcome Aster Tourmaline.
And hey, look! Another non-spice, name. Whoa!
Hey.
Hi. I mean...
Hi.
I am with you, Time. I'm with you. I already don't like him either.
Interpretation is a magical art.
Ow,
And
quit
science.
staring. I'm
Any
not.
can reverse or increase the intensity of any other, depending on proximity and position. This sequence contains some contradictory symbols. The rune of destruction can have many meanings, including...
Mr. Caraway?
It's Professor, yes?
What's a rune?
Professor Caraway, what's a rune? Oh, you surely you jest. Oh god, you're serious. That is actually, like, one of the only good establishing frames, or, like, scenes for Aster. Because it's really funny to see that he's really stupid. It's great. I love it. Oh wow, that was actually a really good skip. I call it the intro skip, speedrunning.
Soon you will be embarking on your first subterranean adventure. Today's exercises utilize physical weapons. You are not permitted to use terraspheres.
Seriously?
Your normal classes have been suspended for the day. In their stead,
His hair looks like pony hair. Pull yourself together, buddy.
He's cute. You should go say hi.
Are you?
Parsley, the only rational one there. Hey, you have a crush. Go say hi to him. Technically, she already did that. But, like, hello? Parsley's right.
Insane?
questions, young guardians?
Nope. No, sir.
Everyone, draw your weapons.
Hey,
Huh?
is that a replica of Flowering Thorn?
Yes, I mean, well, it's not a replica. It's the real thing.
Whoa, you knew Lavender? That's so cool.
She's my mom.
Wait, legendary High Guardian Lavender was your mom? I thought she was dead.
No, she's been gone for a while, but she's coming back.
Focus, everyone. Let's get started. It's quite different than facing the world with a terrasphere. Keep at it.
No shit. One is using magic, the other is using a physical weapon. Although, to be fair, you should be training her with a quarterstaff, that way she can actually learn how to smack people around in close quarters with her staff if she ever has to. But, what do I know? I know nothing about fantasy combat. As I roll my eyes in disdain because you can't actually see that. Yo. Okay, I want to be that kid who's learning to use shuriken because that's really cool, actually. I am a bit of a ninja nerd, but, like, that's dope.
What? Are we done?
Snapdragon, this is your father's weapon.
It is.
There are times when the weapon one inherits is not inherently best suited to them.
Axe murder chick is born.
I should stick with the axe. I don't want to tarnish his legacy.
Snapdragon, it can be painful to let go of the identity others expect you to manifest. But what of your legacy, young guardian? You must play to your strengths.
He's... Okay, that is actually a very good lesson to teach. Don't try to, like, hone skills. Okay, this is coming out wrong. Try to hone the skills that you've already understood, that you actually have an affinity for. Like, for example, you've seen my Vulpix drawing on my Twitch page. For someone like me, who legitimately can't draw anything else other than Pokemon, you know, I should just keep honing my craft. You know, get better at drawing all the Pokemon that I want to draw. Instead of trying to... Well, it's not a bad idea to branch out, but if I perfect one thing, then it makes it a little bit easier to move on to the next, and I'm pretty sure that's what he's trying to say. Another better example, okay? In League, there are a lot of champions that are alike, and since I've been playing since Season 4, dear God, since I've been playing since Season 4, and I mained Lux ever since then, every other champion that's come out that's been at least similar to her in some way, like Nico, and when I went to go pick up Morgana, you know, it helped me understand those champions better and easier because the combos are relatively the same. It's just there are some things that I have to add on to it. Add on to the combo, like with Nico, where you snare, use your Q, and then land an auto attack or two, or even use my ult because I have to get in close for that. Now that I think about it, Nico is literally what a combination of Lux and Morgana would be. Huh. I never thought about that. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so hone your craft, get better at it, understand it to its fullest potential, and once you do that, you can branch out to other things that may or may not be similar, and even stuff that sort of reminds you of the things that you've already mastered, because it'll make it a lot easier for you to actually, like, add that to your skill set. That's kind of another reason why I quit my program, is because, like, other than some art things and doing the documentation for it, I legitimately wasn't good at anything else, and I didn't feel like I was really learning anything. So it was best for me to drop out of that while I could, and go back to something that I'm already good at, which is educational support and helping people, because that's, like, one of the biggest things for me is helping people. I love to do that. So go towards something that I already have an affinity for, rather than try to, you know, add on new stuff that'll be difficult for me to understand. Like coding. Like, I literally cannot wrap my brain around coding at all. And that's pretty much what this professor is trying to teach. Your fighting style is inherently a part of who you are, at least in this world. So if you find the weapon that's best suited for you, it'll make honing your skills with that fighting style a lot easier, rather than going for something just because someone else told you you should, or someone else told you that it's, you know, the legacy of the family or whatever. So this professor is 100% on point, and I like that. This is a really good lesson to teach.
Whoa.
I love her so much. Oh my god. Amaryllis, you're the best. I love you. Axe Murder Chick has been born.
What are you doing?
Seriously?
What?
If you don't talk to him, I will.
Go ahead.
All right.
No, 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 no.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Rip.
Rhubarb.
It's Rose. Sure, that's fine.
That's such a wicked sword. Do you mind?
No, not at all.
Ah. It's all about balance. Oh, wow. Embarrassing memory. One time, I lost my balance and tripped right as I was winning Lingarth's annual sword fighting competition.
Uh-huh.
You've got to really, Whoa! Must be reinforced. How often do you take it in for a tune-up?
Never, dimwit. The sword's immutable.
She's right. It gets nicked, the hilt can break, but the metal's enchanted, so,
Well, for such a great sword, you don't really take good care of it.
yeah.
This will end well.
Do you think Aster's cute?
Uh-huh. Might be a few runes short of a full set, but he's a babe.
I don't see it. Is he trying to teach Rose how to use her own sword?
Yup.
Not sure what you're worried about. There is only one surefire way to get over a crush. Spend time with them. The guy tried talking to me during lunch once, and an entire clam fell out of his mouth. That's when I knew. Nothing. Clams are bad. Don't look at me.
And that's when I knew I hated him.
Awful? I mean, Hackberry Trout was oaky, but he never tried to explain magic to me.
I think Time's right about the antidote to crushes. Once the mystery's gone, all that's left is an actual person. And usually that person has weird hang-ups.
I see where what they're trying to go for here with Parsley, but at the same time, right? That's not always the case. like, yeah, I'll admit, in person at least, my exterior is, you know, really nice and friendly and amicable, and I generally am a pretty friendly person, or at least I try to be, but, like, once you get to know me very well, and I, you know, lower my walls, I really am more of a sarcastic asshole than anything else, while still trying to be nice in general. It's just how I am, you know? I love sarcasm, I love making jokes. Humor is, like, one of the most important things to me, because if you can't laugh at yourself, then how can you laugh at anything else? You can't... You have to take yourself seriously, but you can't take yourself so seriously that you end up being, or trying to be, the absolute center of everything. And I had to learn that lesson the hard way, because I always tried to be the center of everything, but I know that I'm not. And I know that now, after 3 years of high school. Because I learned that by grade 11. So, Parsley is on point, but, okay, mostly on point, but there's a small, like, smidge of error there. But still, pretty understandable and reasonable lesson to teach, although this is not a lesson that you need to try to teach, like, 5-year-olds, because they'll end up learning it on their own. Like, this is a lesson more for, like, middle to high schoolers rather than elementary school kids, and they're trying to brand this toward... Like, it's funny that they're trying to brand it towards adults, but it's still so not at all for adults.
Anywho, Aster seems like an adequate crush.
But he's so... bleh.
I agree.
You okay, Slab?
Huh?
Sorry, you just looked like...
Yeah, well, no. Normally I'd talk to Rosemary about it, but she's got bigger, blonder things on her mind.
And, how does that feel?
I guess it doesn't matter. I just do not see what she sees in him.
I don't know. He's a solid-looking dude.
We're supposed to be practicing for the cave trip. She's going to miss stuff if she keeps making googly eyes at Captain Ponyhair.
Listen, we could practice together. I could probably use some help with this thing, and looks like Amaryllis is doing just fine.
It's just, the guy showed up like 5 minutes ago.
Touché.
Huh?
Time to pair up. Everyone get
Amaryllis is the
next
best.
to your partner. Now, look directly across from you. You're looking at your partner for today's obstacle course.
Axe murder chick.
I think,
Don't talk to me.
honestly, that was great. You're great. Aster.
Yeah?
Nothing. Just doing that old classic team activity of saying your teammate's name. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Rhubarb.
Yes, rhubarb. 100% my name.
I need you to know something.
What's that, Parnell?
I am very good at all of this.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Should I say something to Rose before we start? I mean, she's gonna faceplant if she doesn't pay attention.
She'll be fine. You've got your own skills to attend to. You're eons ahead in sorcery, so you'll be amazing.
Huh?
I mean, can real suit you.
Right. Best to keep your eyes on your own rate.
Oh, snap. You're so cute.
Gotta
Okay,
Hey,
okay, these two are just so damn cute.
where's your hat?
I'm experimenting with not wearing it all the time.
It looks good, and it's nice to see your hair.
Stop.
Your team can tackle these obstacles in any order. Focus and you'll do fine. 1, 2, 3, let's go! I said, go!
And they're moving like snails.
Can you climb?
Can you?
Yeah. You might have heard of Lingarth's climbing champion 1 year running. Just watch me.
Yeah, my ass. The boastful people never do well, and this is a huge example of that. I'm Lingarth's climbing champion. Let me save your ass.
Sprout.
No.
Parnell!
Oh, jump, Parsley.
Okay, these two are a really cool pair. Not gonna lie.
How did you know you'd bounce?
I didn't. But in general, I don't believe in oblivion. Want some trail mix?
Parnell is the best boy. I know most people say it's Snap, but it's Parnell. Just he's got like next level intuition. Unless wait, is Parnell a girl?
Chop our way through the maze, you know?
I'm trying to learn to use my compass.
Ugh, boring. Enjoy certain death.
What is it?
It's a puzzle.
How do you think we solve it?
We should ask Aster. He seems real bright. Never mind. I see why Hakone forbid us from using magic. This would take 10 seconds with a terrasphere. Looks like we need to match up the shapes to see a picture.
Huh. Yeah.
See? We're a better team than
You're way too hung up on Rosemary.
You wouldn't get this. You're a guy. But Rosemary and I, we've been best friends for pretty much ever.
I understand friendship.
Guy friendship is different. It isn't the same. Guys don't talk about their feelings.
Sage, you're a moron. No, we don't always talk about our feelings, but we do talk about them. We're not heartless monsters, Sage. This scene. Like, I love that Snap stands up to her because he does get it.
Let's just focus on the task. And that's when I was crowned the city's best brambleberry pie baker. I wish my house were bigger, honestly, because my parents had to start putting my trophies in the barn. Ugh, so embarrassing.
Maybe we should cross. We might be slowing down the other groups.
Of course. Just laying out my qualifications, Rhubarb.
Aster?
Hey, Rhubarb, you're in safe hands.
Oh my god.
As you can see, I knew that trampoline was there. So obvious. You're welcome, Rhubarb.
Sure.
Gets exactly what he deserves. Yep. Go, Parnell, go!
Whoa.
Elf girl?
Elf girl!
Happened.
Whatever, this is stupid. Are you gonna help me?
Are you going to stop pretending that you don't know my name?
Ugh.
Just tell me what happened.
Fine. The hedge maze is magic, and apparently doesn't like being hacked at with an axe. Just give me my bracelet. It has my terrasphere.
I don't get why you'd use magic in here. Kind of defeats the obstacle part of the obstacle course.
Maybe I'm just testing your loyalty, elf girl.
I'm loyal to people who bother to learn my name.
Fair. Thank you, time.
You're welcome, axe girl.
Okay, I kind of like that, actually.
Okay, I kind of like that, actually.
Put that thing away.
I bet she, actually likes it. You can kill me for that later.
This is for trapping me, you bastard!
Beat a dead pony. But Rose could do so much better. I know what she needs, and it's not him.
Do I have to pay you? Do you want some kind of bribe?
For what?
Stop talking about Aster and Rosemary. She likes him. Who cares?
I care.
You don't say.
Well, what if Amaryllis was going on and on about Aster all day?
I'd be happy for her. She usually just talks about murder.
Okay, that's actually like one of the best lines in this episode. I'd be happy. She usually just talks about murder. Wonder if I have any friends like that. I don't think I do. Huh.
Our girls. You and Amaryllis are a different story. In any case, guys just don't understand that the bond between girls is just deeper.
And that, I'm a girl. You couldn't possibly understand. Girls and guys and guys and girls and girls and... I'm sick of you talking like that. I'm sick of a lot right now.
Snapdragon?
Just finish the puzzle.
We've seen that rock twice.
We haven't seen that one though.
Going in circles.
Don't worry, Snow Flurry. My natural sense of direction is one of my best assets.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we're going south. We're supposed to be going north.
I know what I'm doing.
The compass says otherwise.
Trust me, I've got the best compass right here.
Your heart's on the other side.
I don't think so. Ask any girl in Lingarth. I know where the heart is.
Aster, please let me do this.
Shh. Listen, Rhubarb, no one's probably ever told you this before, but you're sort of cute. And that's your thing. You're pretty good at it. But my thing is that I'm...
Oh, I want to just... I want to just punch him in the damn face. Oh my god. If I ever came across a guy doing this... To anyone, girl or guy, doesn't or a trans person even, doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter who anyone is doing this to. If I came across somebody doing this, I am very certain I would go and punch them in the face. This is something you just don't do. Oh yeah, I'm hot and beautiful and you kind of are too, I guess. But because I am so much better looking, my opinion means more. So just shut up. And that's exactly what he's doing. Throat punch. Throat punch. He needs like 20 of them. Dear God.
Do what I do best, and you just keep being kind of adorable. Okay?
My name is Rosemary.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's Rosemary. And I know how to use a compass. It's your turn to follow me. Now!
Oh.
You go, girl.
Or no!
Parsley! Come on, just roll on your back when you get to the top.
Her hammer would get caught, though.
Yes! Yippee!
That's it! We finished the course! I wonder if we're the first. You shot for the moon and nailed it, kid.
I feel like I could melt bones with my mind.
Parnell's the best. Just he's such an adorable little cinnamon roll.
This kind of thing. If we want a bunch of hedges moved, we just call a gardener.
Watch it. My mom's a gardener. I mean, a botanist. What do your parents do?
Travel, mostly. I was raised by 9 au pairs. I wish I...
Don't say you would trade all your money to have parents that would spend more time with you.
Are you kidding? I'd rather eat rocks than listen to my mother go on about her affairs.
We've got that in common. Wait, do you mean affairs like the business stuff she does? Or do you mean...
Oh, she's a lush who never met a deckhand she didn't deck. With her hands. She's a human shipwreck. But my dad's worse. Wait. Did you mean affairs like...
Yeah, I meant the other thing.
Oh, okay. Ugh. This news is terrible.
Wow. Way to shoehorn that in. I mean, yeah, it's great that we're learning more about time. Really greater that we're learning more about Amaryllis, but like, did we really need to shoehorn in that her mom cheats on her dad all the time? Like, because that's exactly what she is alluding to. We didn't need to know that. Not right now.
Yep.
That and they could have just added her mom to an episode and had her explain that instead of having time do it, but whatever, I guess.
Just like people.
Yeah, well, we got that in common too.
Well, well, you two may have broken the record. And it looks like you, Parsley, get first place today. And Parnell, you're the runner-up.
Wait, hang on. We got through the course at the same time. Shouldn't we be tied for first place?
I started tracking scores at the beginning of class, and it looks like you hammered through the most dummies.
It's okay, Parsley. My psyche is pretty pliable.
Couldn't you dock me a few points for, I don't know.
No. Not unless you cause grievous bodily harm to someone. And honestly, I don't think it's worth it. Just for this trophy!
Oh, sparkly.
Huh? Sage, look.
Please tell me you found the exit.
No, look.
Oh, wow.
Looks like the crush is dead. R.I.P.
Snapdragon, I'm sorry. I was flipping out all day about Rosemary. For nothing. And I took it all out on you. I know you care about your friends. I didn't know that I might be one. Hey, if you ever want to talk about the heavier stuff...
Yes, please. I could really... There's some stuff I could really... I'd like to talk about to someone other than...
Her!
I told her not to do that.
Hey, Cretans, sorry to break up your labyrinth failure. Or were you about to make out?
Huh?
What?
I'm not going to kiss him.
No
way.
We all know you haven't hit puberty yet.
God, I love you, Amaryllis.
Sage, I have got stories.
Hey, you guys should have seen this girl.
Go away.
probably thought she's just a regular girl, nothing to notice, but Rhubarb's like really good at this stuff.
Do not call me that.
Oh, right. Rosebarb's strength.
Rosebarb!
That I have a lot to learn about myself and how girls look cute when they climb walls and stuff.
It's been fun, Aster, but yeah.
Should have known you were stuck up.
Wow.
This wow wasn't necessary and probably wasn't even part of the script, but honest to God, I love that it's there, because I'm pretty sure it's the voice actor saying that himself rather than the character, and it encapsulates everything that Aster is. Just wow. Like, dude. Aster is just... Ugh. Just no. 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 Just shove him off of a cliff somewhere. I don't care what's at the bottom, just shove Aster off a cliff. Or rewrite him. Which they're probably never gonna do.
We need to have a word.
Whoops! Dropped my hammer. I should be more careful.
Yeah, that was very irresponsible of you, Parsley. I'm going to have to demote you to second place. Parnell, you are champion!
Honestly, Parnell deserved it. I mean, look at this cinnamon roll. Look at him. He's great. He deserves all the goodness. Deserves all of it. Let him have all the goodness. Oh, God. So, key points. As said at the beginning of the episode, when you find a skill that you have an affinity for, like you like it, you are really good at it already, just continue to hone that. Get as amazingly good at it as possible, and you're bound to do a lot better with it. Always tell yourself you can. You can do it. Because the only one who is capable of making your skills better than they are is you. And don't let other people try to tear you down for it. Lesson 1 to learn. Lesson 2, don't be a misogynistic fuck. Like Aster. And that's exactly what he is. Just don't do that. Like, if you're joking around about it and you are around people who are okay with that kind of joke, fine. But please, for the love of God, don't be serious about it. Like, really? 3, don't always assume that guys don't understand feelings or whatever. Or don't assume that they don't talk about them, because guys talk about feelings. We do. Not often, but we do. We have them. We kind of have to talk about them sometimes. Because we can't keep bottling it up inside forever, despite the fact that society as a whole forever has told men that they have to. Sorry for you, society. I don't follow your stupid rules. And honestly, guys out there, you shouldn't either. If you have something that's on your mind that you really just need to talk to someone about, talk to someone about it. Don't bottle it up. I've done that for years. It's not healthy. Not even close. And the last lesson is, honestly, if you have a crush on somebody, try to spend as much time with them as possible, get to know them. Then you can really see how compatible you are. Because if you see that you are compatible, then obviously go for it. If in your time together you don't see yourself as compatible romantically, but you do see yourself as compatible platonically, then just stick to being friends. Just stick to that. Not every situation is going to be a Chandler and Monica situation in Friends, where you're friends first, you end up falling in love with each other, and you get married. Like, it's not always going to be like that. Believe me, I would know firsthand very well, because I tried to date a lot of my friends in high school, and that never worked. So, yeah, no. So, with that, thank you for coming out today, guys. I'm glad that you are coming out to these and, wanting to watch my reviews on High Guardian Spice. I think I'm going to stop with the rating system now, with the whole, it's such and such at a 10. Because, honestly, those don't really matter. I'm just going to, try to sum it up and take the major lessons that they're trying to teach you out of it, if there are any. And this time, surprisingly, they managed to cram 4 lessons into 1 episode. So, thank you again for coming out. I'm sorry that I started later today. Like I said, I'm still trying to get used to my new mouse. It's, I used to have one like it, but I've been so used to the smaller ones that, actually fit in the palm of your hand, not the gaming ones where it has a thumb rest. So, it's a weird feeling for me now. I should be okay to go for Toho tomorrow, though, because I hardly even need to use my mouse for that. So, you'll be seeing me tomorrow for some Toho and probably some Epic Battle Fantasy 3, because I'll swap back and forth between the two. But, yeah, go give me a follow on Twitter and a subscription on YouTube. Both are free. My VODs channel is still up, so if you missed any of my other streams before this one, you'll be able to watch, which would be great, because then you get to know more about what I do on this channel. So, without further ado, I am going to sign off now, guys. Have a good one. Take care.